Hi everyone, good evening. I'm on a little later than usual, but I was going to try to do this earlier, but I didn't really feel good ever since really I got home from shopping. So I took something for my cramps and then I laid down, and the thing I take makes me sleepy, so I sort of was dozing, but I do feel better now. So anyway, I got some different things today than I usually get, and I was more successful. So I'm glad about that. I got all my things listed for my challenge before I went shopping, and I have to. I had a mug. I showed it to you. It was the mug, one of the horse mugs, and it had to do with American Indians. You can't put those on. I got it when I went to list it. This big thing comes up and says I had to provide all this information about uh, what tribe and what all the stuff that I didn't know. So I was taking the chance of getting it pulled off, and they also say, and the chance of you losing your eBay uh, listing, your eBay store. So I deleted it right away, and so I guess I have a mug of my own. Wasn't worth it at all. So I want to show you the few things I got. I got some clothes, but I got some different items also. Some I think will be very good, and some just eh. So I always look in the mug department, because all household goods, home goods were 35% off. That was the manager's special. I only had a 20% off coupon today, so everything else was 20% off. But the first mug I saw was Tweety Bird. It's in perfect condition. Their mugs at this store is $1 each, so it was 35% off of $1, whatever that came to. Let me show you my receipt first. I spent $73.13, so that goes to show you I did better this time. I got 22 items, and so the housewares, I'm not going to try to find them here, but well under $1. So Tweety Bird, and on the back side it says Tweety. I taught a putty tat. He steals your heart in his big blue eyes and itty bitty voice, but putty tats beware, he's not the Tweety Bird he seems to be. This is a Warner's Brothers cup. So then there was two of them. There's another Tweety Bird cup too. This one just has Tweety Bird all over it, no saying. And it's also Warner Brothers, and it's by Applause. The company that put this out was by Applause. So those two mugs, I'm running out of mug space. That's one thing about these things other than clothes. I only had a certain amount of shelving in that back room back there. It's already pretty much full. I got all those games, and then I got, this little bit of stuff I'm getting takes up a lot of space, a lot more than the clothing does. So I don't know what I'm going to do. Either arrange for new shelving somehow, but we'll talk about that because I want to talk about my shelving. This isn't working well with my bins and my clothes. Okay, I saw another Fire King. This is that peach luster. This is the bread pan. number 409. This is the bread pan. So I picked it up, Fire King, but when I got home, this was 35% off $3. So when I got home, I looked it up. It's really not going for much, maybe anywhere from $6 to $12 plus shipping. So not a biggie, but there is some Fire King that goes, some more vintage Fire King that goes for a lot. So what would be smart is if I studied what I should be looking for instead of randomly just grabbing everything that says Fire King on it. So I saw this box. It said the bread basket brick. And it has a Longaberger seal here. And it has the directions here. And inside is the warming brick that you put in your, supposedly your Longaberger basket to keep your bread warm from the oven. You heat this stone up and it stays hot for a long time and it keeps your bread warm when you put it on the table in their beautiful basket. Now, do I have a Longaberger bread basket? No. So, but this also doesn't go for a huge amount of money, someplace between $10 and $15. Some went closer to 18, but you know, every little bit counts. Now, I saw this from across the room. I know what this is because I used to sell this in my shop. This is Bennington pottery. This heavy big piece, I haven't looked it up yet, but I'm hoping it's worth as much as when I used to carry it in my store. So I have a few pieces of my own, and this is the bread pan. I've never had this one. And it's that beautiful blue mottled Bennington, and it's very heavy. So we'll see. Hopefully that's going to be worth $25 to $35. Hopefully. I don't know. I haven't looked it up. I don't want to be disappointed. Two things I did look up, though, in the store, and these are going to do really well. I know. This is a sit-down needlework frame. And you sit, I don't know if you sit on that bottom part on your chair, and it's right in front of you. There's pictures inside, and there's pictures when I looked it up. This exact one goes between $25 and $35. Okay, this has a Hobby Lobby price tag on of $39.99. So the solds on these were around $35. So now I haven't opened it and made sure all the pieces are here. That I have to do yet. Then along with that one was this one. And this is an adjustable craft stand. This sits on the floor in front of your chair. And this goes anywhere from $35 to $50 solds on this one. So it has a UPC code on. That's how I could look it up really easy. So this is by Loops and Threads. So these were marked $10. Now the manager special was 35% off of all home good things. So this is 35% off, so I only paid $6. $6 and something for this. $6.50. So that was these are going to be good, good things to sell. Thing I really like the best is, if I can get it here. As you see, I'm not very prepared. This is a beautiful carry-on luggage type briefcase. Can be for your laptop, protection for your laptop. It can just be a regular briefcase. It has never been used. It's clean as a whistle and no wear at all on it. It has all kinds of compartments. It is by, you can see the horse here. It is by Weaver West. It's canvas and leather. This is all leather. And it has a horsetail zipper pull. This is horsehair. There's one listed on eBay. There's no solds of this particular one. There's only one listed. And it's listed for $68.95, I think, or $65.95. And so I'm hoping that to put this on and list it about the same. The one thing, this does have a company logo on it, which may bring down the price a little bit. I don't know. It says Next Gen. Next Gen. I haven't looked it up. And it's Rhea and Associates Incorporated. So that could be good. That could be bad. I don't know. Maybe it's a computer company, which wouldn't hurt it, because you could just call this a laptop carrier, briefcase, carry-on, whatever. It's a beautiful bag. So has lots of pockets and things. This, she charged me a purse price for this. So she charged me, purses are $3.48. So I got this for $2.78. So I think that's a tremendous bargain. Okay, I think that's all the things I got that weren't clothing. Dexter, quiet. Who knows what he barks at? There's never anything there. One of the best things, what I did today, because I had just been to this Goodwill on Tuesday, and I didn't find hardly anything. But I remember watching one of Jennifer's haul videos. She only did one, I think, that I saw, where she went to the store and she took us with her. She always goes to the rolling racks that they just bring out, and she keeps an eye out, and she looks at them first because nobody else has gone through that stuff. So so that's what I did. I kept an eye out for the rolling racks, and the first, I think, 4 things I grabbed were from that first rack. Okay, so this is that weird brand. I think it's strange for a brand name to be this big. They call it Saturday, Sunday, but really it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's the whole brand name. And this is a medium. It's a sweater with a cowl neck. It's really neat looking. Has some ruching on the sleeves and sort of a side slanted button up there. Even the buttons on this are really cute. You probably can't see them, but and the back is shaped like that. So I thought that was a really cute brand, and it's Anthropologie. So I found a shirt that I thought I recognized the name, but I wasn't sure. James Campbell. I had never seen this brand before there. So I looked it up, and it was going for, you know, around $20, $25 sold. So I grabbed that. It's a pattern blue men's dress shirt. I'm not even sure what size this is. Extra large, so that's good. I found several. They may have been brought in by the same person. People are bringing in their winter things when I'm trying to be buying spring and summer things. But, you know, I always do well with the merino wool, the 100% Italian merino wool. So I really couldn't pass these up. This one is black, and it's Joseph A. Banks signature collection. Men's, and it has the zipper, quarter zipper, and like a mock turtleneck. Long sleeve sweater. It's in good shape. I looked for holes in the store. Show you this one. This is another merino wool. They're extra large too. This is a full turtleneck. Just this burgundy color. Oh, this is a Brooks Brothers, 346. Brooks Brothers. This is a large. Okay, so they're not exactly the same. This sort of a reddish, dark red. It's more of a dark red than maroon. But more for winter, but, you know, you have to get it when it's there. I think I got one more sweater. Yes. This has a laundry tag on. This is by Joseph A. Bank, also. Merino wool. This is black, and it has the zip-up neck, mock collar, and with some gray at the top. So those three merino wool sweaters. There was a blue one there too, a light blue one, but it had a lot of pilling on, so I didn't get it. So this is the first rock band that I recognize that I found in a long time, AC/DC. And the tag is an AC/DC Rockwear. It is an official shirt. So I can't find a date on here anywhere except the tour date. It's June 30th, 1979 was the tour. It was the Highway to Hell tour. Summer tour. So I don't know. I haven't looked this up yet. We'll see if it's worth a lot or not. I used to see a lot of rock band t-shirts there all the time. And I haven't seen any for a long time for some reason. One reason is they started taking them out of the t-shirt rack and they put them in the regular men's clothing racks. Any of those type of t-shirts. This was on the rack that just came out too by Torrid. A pair of, just a pair of little shorts in a size 12. Torrid denim short shorts. And this I have to look up because I think I looked this up after I passed it last time, and it was going. It was a pretty good brand. One World. This is an extra large. It has some sparkly on it. It's just sort of a pretty top, I thought. So I got it. I have to look that up yet. But I think I remember One World is an okay brand to get. Okay. And a pink. These aren't going as good as they used to go, but I grabbed it. Has the pink down the sleeves. It's gray and green. A small. Pink is by Victoria's Secret. So I need inventory, so. Then I found this. They always put these in the men's shirts. They should know by the size that this is a women's. And Brooks Brothers, I started picking up these Brooks Brothers button-down shirts that look like men's shirts, except they're fitted and have darts in, and they're in a women's size. This is a size 10. Now they should know this isn't a men's size. But I think I bought 2 other ones and sold them right away. So this is sort of just a blue check or window pane pattern. It's a women's little shirt. This isn't as fitted as the last one I had, but it is fitted a little bit, as you can see. So non-iron, 100% cotton. I got that. And a hat. This is an all-wool Hawk. Tony Hawk is a big skateboarder person. It's a one size, has the, what do you call these? That kind of a plastic adjustable back. And inside has a, like a skull or it's a skull of a hawk, I guess, with bones in his mouth. But anyway, gray wool, looks like it's never been used. I thought that was a good cap to buy. Oh, there's a few more things here that aren't clothing. This I just saw in the kids' toy department. It's unopened. It's toy block tape. And it's this tape that you roll out and you can connect your Legos to it. You know. And it goes for, I don't know, $10, $12 shipped. So this little thing, trying. Oh, I forgot I got this. This is a film camera. This is old. Nikon. One touch. Has the instruction book and everything, which is good. And I just took it out long enough to see it's a film camera. And I don't know if it works or anything about it yet. But it wasn't very much. It was 35% off of $5. So I have a bunch of old cameras of my own I'm going to start putting on. So I have to look this up and find out about it before I'll know anything about how much it'll sell for. But just the fact that it has, if it'll work, if not, you sell it for parts, and the fact that it has its book is a biggie. So I'm sure it is it's vintage. It has a UPC that I can look up, which is good. I'm going to do that. Got one pair of shoes. And that's it then. This is by Linea Paola. I'd never seen that brand before. But when I looked it up, these are just slide-in little shoes. Pink with this little flower. They're kind of cute. Cute for summer. But they were going to $20 to $30. So got those. I never saw them at my store before or anywhere. There's different, the Paola, there's all different kinds of shoes, but then they have a style number or style name, and this Linea is the style name, I guess. So I looked that up, and these shoes came up, and shoes like this. So another pair of shoes. I already sold my those Tommy Hilfiger deck shoes. They sold right away. They're waiting. He hasn't paid for them yet, so I'm waiting for payment. But those sold for. I think I took a best offer $25 or $28 on those. So at least it was better than the last few days. Better things that I got. So no, you can find film. You can either order it or you can get it in any camera store. They still have film. A lot of photographers still prefer to do their photography with actual film. You can do different things. The pictures look different. It's sort of an arty thing. And a lot of photographers, there are some photographers that prefer film. So yes, they still make film cameras even, and they still, you can still buy film. Yep. And as far as my bin organization thing here, here's the trouble I'm having. As you can see, I have let me see if I can turn my whole computer. These bins, I have them all way over here, not so much in the other room. That's shelving, but the trouble with these bins are they're very heavy once you get all them filled with clothes, especially the ones that are filled with jeans. They're super heavy. So when I have to pull something from the back row, pull all these bins out, and then lift these bins off of each other because they're right on top of each other, it's not easy for me to do at all. So I've been looking at people's the way they have their bins set up, and most of them have them on like a wire shelving. There's like one bin, and they don't necessarily have to have the tops on them. The bin just fits in there, and you're just pulling out one bin. And you can have a step ladder if you want to look in it without pulling it down. You don't have to pull it all the way down. I was watching a new seller. Every week or two, I look up a new seller to watch. I think her name is, I really like her, and I'm going to start watching her videos. I subscribed to her already. I thought I saved it, but I think it's Hustle at Home Mom. I think her name is. She's a young mother. Hustle at Home Mom. I think that's it. She's a young mother. She can't be more than 30 some years old, maybe less. She has two little kids, like 2 and 4, or 3 and 6, something like that. 2 and 4, 2 little kids. And she's a stay-at-home mom, and this is her business, her eBay business. And it was another packing video that made me all depressed. She was packing up like she had done $2,000 worth over the weekend. And she does mostly clothes. And she was packing all this stuff up, and she had under her YouTube video where it says show more, she had what kind of bins she uses and what kind of shelving she uses. So it's just shelving she can just pull out the bin. It looked really easy. You don't have to do any lifting or anything. So I'm going to, the trouble is that's a whole other expense that I would have to do. And I'd have to have the girl that helps me here, Teresa, come and help me put the shelving together. She likes to do that. And organize. So I think I need to somehow take that big desk out of that back room. It's full of stuff. That's another big job. Well, I have, they have those little step ladders that have the things up real high that you can hold on the whole time. I have a 3-stepper that I use all the time. But I don't know. This organization here is terrible on my back. To pull out these heavy bins all the time. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I have to think this out and decide. I really don't want to spend money on shelving because these shelving units are like $79 a piece. And I'd need at least 3 or 4 of them. So that's a big expense. So, and a place to put them. So I don't know. I have to figure out something. But this bin, the way I have these bins, it just isn't working for me good. Don't worry, it's not a big ladder. It's just a couple steps up. So I do that all the time with my little 3-stepper ladder. So that is what I have for you tonight. I wanted to get this what sold video on so I can photograph the stuff tomorrow. Here's Dexter. Came to say hi. Dexter, look up here. Look at the camera. The camera. So I'm going to say bye for now. And and I'll think of something to do tomorrow, maybe. Maybe we'll just have tea and talk. But I'm going to stay busy doing this. I'm doing good so far, keeping up with my challenge. I sold, each day I'm selling more, but it's only like one day I sell 1 or 2 things. The next day I sell 3 things. I'm not killing it, that's for sure. And so we'll see. I sold 3 things today so far. And it's 10 o'clock, so I don't have much time left. I'll be back probably tomorrow or the next day. Sell the desk. It's an antique. Yeah, I know. But they have to come and get it. I don't like people coming to my house is the problem. And I can't yank this out into the into the front yard and have a I would love to have a huge garage sale. But I can't. I just can't do that by myself. So anyway, when you come, Sue, by the time you come here, it's going to be garage sailing and estate sailing time. And we're going to do that more. I saved the little, no, the cement blocks don't go with it. We cut off like this much of the back legs. I think that was Jack that did that because my floor tilted. And to make it straight, we did that, but I saved those pieces. Where they are, I don't know. I'm hoping they're in the drawers of the desk. But anyway, it's been altered. I keep forgetting to look at the camera. It's such a bad habit. I need a higher desk chair. So last night, I think I did pretty good, or yesterday, at looking at the camera. I don't know if you noticed or not. So, you know what happens before I come, though. What? What happens before you come? You're bringing your dog, so what's happening? Oh, well. Yes, it has to be no snow in the forecast for sure. Yeah, it'll have to be in May, June probably before. And I take off my long underwear in May. I wear long underwear from October to May. And I still have it on, so even though it's going to be 70 this weekend, I may take it off for this weekend, but it'll go right back on again. Oh, yeah. Oh, dear. Mark. Yeah, she graduates on my birthday. So after that, yeah, there won't be any snow, please, after that. So I will be back tomorrow, the next day, pretty soon, and do another video. So bye for now.